Welcome back to my channel. This is officially day number 2. We are pretty much already done with the day. I didn't plan on recording everything that I had to do. I had to give the dog a bath. By the way, this little girl right here is Bonnie. Sit. She is only, I want to say she's like 10 months old right now, but she has by far been the best dog I've ever had. She just listens. She's really quiet, which for where I live is perfect. But yeah, that's Bonnie. We gave her a bath today. Posted on the multiple Instagrams that I do run. They're mine, but it is a challenge to post every day. On my business account, I've actually neglected it for a long time, so I had to post like 4 posts today, and it's still not even everything that I needed to post. On my personal account, if you guys are wondering why I post every day, it's actually because I do get paid to post on my Instagram. It's not a lot, but I mean it's something, and if I can make a little bit of money somewhere, then I will. Hoping it'll grow more, but yeah, that's why I do post every day. And I do post a lot of the Corolla, but I'm trying to find a way to make different content that people can enjoy. I know a lot of people are there for the Corolla, but I'm trying to like push the content towards maybe the other cars, maybe Bonnie, maybe more of a life type of Instagram. It's a really hard thing to do when you've already built your audience out on just one specific thing. It really bothers me that it's like that. I'm starting here. There's something I've been really just procrastinating on doing, and I really just need to get around to it. So I'm gonna do that right now. I basically just have to take some paperwork to the post office, and that's that. Something so dumb that I always do is procrastinate on like the littlest things, like things that doesn't even make sense to procrastinate on. And I know I'm not the only one, so I'm hoping that like seeing me do the little things that I need to do with like taking something to the post office encourages you to do that something little that you need to do as well. After that, we're gonna take the Mini, just so I could show you guys the Mini. That is honestly, without a doubt, the best daily driver in my opinion. Especially living in the city, there's not a lot of parking, and out front of my house is not a lot of parking, and that car has to stay outside. So yeah, we'll introduce you to the Mini. In my last video, I did post in the description the different interviews I've had with a YouTube channel called Automotive Anatomy, and I posted it in the description if you guys want to check it out. That was on the last video. I will also post it in this video here. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Alright, so I got this dumb piece of mail, and I don't even know why I have to send this, but I think that's why I procrastinated on it so much. But yeah, welcome to the Mini. This is honestly my favorite car that I own. No, I'm lying. My Corolla is, and then it's this one, and then the 240, and then last but not least, my F-150. I could care less about the F-150 if I'm being honest. But this car, I don't know what it is about it. I love it. Like, it's easy to drive. Like, I could park it anywhere. Nobody really like looks at it, so like literally I could park it in any neighborhood, and I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm about to pull up to the post office and send a piece of mail. Hopefully it makes it there. I'm not old enough to say that this is the only way that I send out any important information, I guess. And I'm not young enough to say that I don't know how to do this, but I'm right at the age where I think that like this is not the safest way to do it. I mean, I think it's just me being my age and not knowing, not being used to it, but yeah. Alright, so right now, real quick before I head back to my house, I'm gonna take you guys to one of my favorite spots to take photos at. If you look at some of my photos on my Instagram, you'll be able to tell that like I have taken a bunch of photos at this spot. different angles. I'm honestly probably gonna film there pretty often, and to also show the Mini. Yesterday's video with the 240 and the Corolla wasn't really a really good introduction to those cars. I was in a really tight space. The thing is that I had told myself all day yesterday that I was gonna film that video, and I just put it off until it was already dark. So the only way I could do it was to do it in my garage. But I'll show you guys more of those cars later on. I did completely miss some of the things that I wanted to do, especially to the 240. The 240 actually needs more work under the hood than anything. The main thing is the steering rack. The steering rack is just completely gone. I have to fill it up with power steering fluid all the time, and I'm tired of it, but I don't drive the car enough to go out of my way to fix it right now. It's kind of just on the back burner. My girl wants me to change the clutch on the car so she can drive it, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I like the challenge of that clutch. I stall it almost every time I drive the car, but yeah, that was one of the main things I missed yesterday on when I talked about the cars. I told you guys that I do photography. If any of you guys are wondering what I'm filming this on, I'm just using my iPhone. It's the easiest thing to use right now. It's the lightest. My professional camera I have for photography and videography is just, I have one that's light, but it's a little older, and then the one that I use more frequently is just heavy. And I actually filmed a vlog on using it, and I absolutely hated carrying it the whole time because my arm just ended up hurting. There's never anybody here. The one thing is that there is train tracks here, which there is a train going by right now, so I might have to wait a little bit, wait for all the noise to pass. But yeah, there's a guy that's, this is the second time I see him here, and he just likes to throw an axe. It seems like it's kind of weird, but if he doesn't bother me, I won't bother him. I think I'm gonna go back around the other way, just so he doesn't think I'm filming him. Park a little bit in the shrubs here. Hopefully the train isn't too noisy, but this is my 2005 Mini Cooper S, black on black. I love the way this car looks. I love the way it drives. I really don't have much I want to do else that I want to do to it, except to maybe add the wing in the back there. This car's come through a lot, since I bought it. It came with the ugliest wheels that you could find, the ugliest faded tail lights. But yeah, this is my Mini. I'll probably be spending a lot of time in here. I gotta clean it up on the inside, but I mean, it is what it is right now. If you guys knew what one of my sources of income was, you'd laugh at the fact that my car is this dirty. But yeah, if you look around here, I found a lot of videos for myself, a lot of photos for myself, a lot of photos for friends. This is my spot. I really like it here. Nobody bothers me. The people are quiet over there. It's a nice, calm place to come. But yeah, that's my Mini. One thing about this car is I actually did sell it at one point, and only to buy it 6 months later. I just missed it too much. Every time I would see another one on the road, it would just make me want another one. But I didn't want another one. I wanted this one back. I actually contacted the person I sold it to. It was actually a friend of mine, and he was willing to sell it. He said it wasn't doing anything with it. So here it is. It's mine again. I think in the first day that I got it back, I put more miles than he did in the 6 months that he owned it. So I'm not gonna say it's in the right hands, but I mean, I just love that I just love this damn car. So my camera cut out. Apparently I don't have enough storage space left on my phone, so I have to do something about that. But I wanted to end the video and show you guys what I use when it comes to photography. The kind of photography I do is either car photography or weddings and some products here and there. I've done photographies for events and stuff like that, but mainly it's just weddings or more car than weddings. All right, quickly, I have, this is I think it's called an RF lens. This is a Canon 24-70. This is a EF 24-70. I have a kit lens, which I really never use, and the good old 50 millimeter. These are adapters so I can connect this kit lens and this 24-70 to both of these cameras. I have my two Godox flashes here, and then over here I have, I think this is, oh yeah, this is a GoPro Hero. This is a Hero 4, and this is a 5. These are two more batteries for my RP. I do have another one for my R5, but it's in the car right now. This one's kind of new to me, but it's become one of my more favorite new toys. You get a lot of like selfie photos with that, and I like to put it in my car at car shows and just get a view of everybody who's taking a look at my car. This is my Mavic Mini, the first gen, along with the controller. And then these batteries are actually for this, which is my Zune Weibo S. This is my gimbal stabilizer. When I go out, most of the time, if I'm just gonna do like a good outdoor shoot with like good lighting, even golden hour lighting, basically all I need is these. This is my RF 24-70, and I do have a polarizer on it because I do shoot a lot of car photography, so that's good for that. Basically all I ever like try to keep on me for like a really like easy day is these 3 items. That is my photography equipment. I don't really use a gimbal as much. I've gotten used to just using the camera and like the lens, the stabilizer, and that works just as well as the gimbal, it feels like sometimes. In future videos I'll go over more of these things and how I use them. Unfortunately that's it for today because I got to figure out how to get a lot of the storage on my phone emptied as much as I can. I want to use my phone just because it's so light and a lot of this stuff is so heavy. That's all for today. Like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to see, if there's anything that you want me to talk about, if you guys want to learn anything from me, please feel free to leave it in the comments what you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to make sure to get to those things. That's it for today, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.